on the practice ground here today at Bangor Golf Club, and it's a great day. Finally the sun has made an appearance from its hibernation for the winter. What I'm going to talk to you about today is a simple concept when it comes to chipping and pitching that I think a lot of amateurs don't use and don't really think about. What you've got to be doing is thinking about where the ball is going to land in order to release up to the hole. A lot of people, when they come for lessons, they're only seeing the pin in the hole and they're trying to pitch it nearly the whole way. A lot of times they pitch it pin high and it rolls away past. Quite a few amateurs do that. They don't actually take the time to think about the shot that they're going to play. Now, one of the sort of key things that you have to do when you're pitching and chipping is generally you want the first bounce to be on the green because it's the most consistent area on the course, and you have a much better idea of how the ball is going to react when it lands on the green than what it's going to do if you land it short on the fringe. If you play like links courses, you'll find that the grass and the fairway and the fringe is very tight, and you can generally get a good roll on the ball if you wanted to putt it or run it in. But most parkland courses, grass is a wee bit longer, and it just becomes that little bit more difficult to judge that run-in shot. And especially if you've got, like we have here at the minute, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but a few divots in the way. What can happen is those can knock the ball off course and slow it up. So it makes it that bit more difficult to judge the distance. So going back to what I was saying, when you're pitching and chipping, you have to have the flight of the ball in your mind's eye. You have to see what you want the ball to do. Almost as though if you took a ball and you were going to throw it to the hole, you wouldn't throw it the whole way. If you were going to throw it the whole way, you'd have to launch it way up high. And we know that playing that shot is a very difficult shot. It's a high risk shot. So what we want to do is we want to pitch the ball somewhere up the green and let it roll up to the hole. And I think probably somewhere about 5 feet onto the green there is pretty good. And it just releases up the pin high. Okay, so then whenever it comes to playing the shot, and I'm using my SAM wedge here, a 56-degree wedge. Whenever in my practice swings, I'm looking at the point where I want the ball to land. I'm not looking at the hole. I'm looking at where I want the ball to land. I'm trying to feel what it takes to pitch it to that point. And then I just go ahead and try and execute the shot. There we go, not bad. Okay, so the next time you're out practicing your pitching or chipping, or even on the course, have a wee think about what you're trying to do. Actually think about where you want the ball to land so that it can release up to the hole rather than throwing it all the way. Give that a go, it'll help your pitching and your chipping, I'm sure.